Solipsism, a philosophy which basically says that nothing is real in this world except you and your brain. The world that you live in, the feel that you get, all of it, nothing is real. Okay, the other people you have met, the other conscious beings, there is no proof that any of those things are real. And solipsism says that they are not real, according to it. It says that your brain is the only thing that is in existence, and that is to there. But what I'm describing right now is extreme solipsism. Let's first get to, like normal solipsism stuff, and then we'd slowly build up to real. So, first of all, like you gotta understand that there are like two ways to see this philosophy, or like any other in general, which are like material and ideal way. Okay, so the first one, like material way, this is like uh it's like kind of like a category of philosophies. Okay, so the material ones, basically it says that the material stuff that we experience is the truth. Okay, we see it here and it's in front and it's the truth. That's what happens. If I go over and knock on a car, the knock on the car is real. Everything kind of like that is real. And in idealism, it's basically believed that there is nothing like material in this world, and everything like works with the in the consciousness. Okay, it just works with the consciousness. It works because of the consciousness. Now let's get to solipsism again. So solipsism is obviously and falls under idealism stuff. And the thing that solipsism says is that we are alive because of our consciousness. Before going into that though, I gotta say that there is like this thing. First of all, on an object, let's suppose there gotta be light to be fallen on an object, so then it could like reflect to your eyes and then you can see it. And there is nothing that you see which is in like perfect form. You do not see anything in its actual form. There is distortions because it's your eye what you see it from, right? So there is like a little difference between that, and that word fact basically means that we don't actually know what's actually there, like like what actually materially it is there. Even if you touch it, we can like feel it and all that, but we don't really see that. But the thing is that there are no proofs about this all, right? There are no proofs onto any of these theories that we make, like is universe a game, or is it does it exist in this reality where you are the only conscious one? Because let's suppose, like, even if these theories were true, any of those, I don't think so it changes anything. And I don't think so it affects me anyhow. Like, as an existence as a whole, I believe that it won't like really change anything, even if it were like knowable or something like that. But if it's not knowable, it's again does not changes anything. So that's the thing. And now solipsism says that nothing exists outside of you, which means you are the one who has like created this all of this universe. But the issue here that I see that as a common one is that, like, when you don't think about something and when you just don't know something, like you don't know a person as a whole, you don't know a story as a whole, and it still is happening. The world is still going, like after your death it's still going. But the thing again is the counter attack. The counterpart of this is that there is no proof again that if you die and then something happens, like there is no proof. That's the thing. There is a proof to reject this, there is no proof to accept this. Okay, there is no proof. Like let's suppose if you die and then, because you have not died yet, so there is no proof. It could be that it's still made up with your mind. Though it would be like too big of a thing, it's the whole universe and all that, you still won't be able, if it is made up with your mind, you won't be able to calculate the capacity of your mind then. Because it's just one mind now. It's not multiple, it's just one thing created as a whole. So there was a creepy pasta on like Reddit, and it was like going that a dude wake up one day and saw a lantern and stuff like that, and he, was in coma for all those years. Okay, he was in coma, and in that coma dream, he like made his family and all that, and all that those things. Okay, so many people think is actually a true story, but no, it's not. It's just a creepypasta from which is like stemmed from Reddit and all that. So just clarifying it, and I want to also call like another thing about here, which was like, and it was like a man or something that he was like what like seeing a dream. Okay, he was having a dream of where he was like a butterfly, and then he was like floating onto a flower and going through and through, from one flower to another, and out of nowhere he wakes up in the real world, and he is now a human. And then he thinks about this. Okay, I don't remember his name, but he thinks about this, that you know this all could be that this real world that he is in is actually a dream, and instead the world that he was like dreaming in was not a dream. It was the actual reality, because we cannot know for sure. And there was a movie known as Paprika, which is, by the way, like based on this very thing, and it's like very good of a movie. You could just go ahead and watch it. And then you also would have heard about another movie based on this thing as well, which is like Inception. So Inception is basically inspired by Paprika, by the way. So yeah, it's good. It's like that quote. Solipsism is like that quote, which was like, "I think, therefore I am." Yeah, that kind of stuff. But if you see that is like metaphysical solipsism, where it just neglects all the opportunity of an outside world, and it just keeps the like your brain as the main source of it. But my point is if that's the thing, if there is nothing, okay, if there was nothing into existence but the brain, is the brain itself an imagination of itself? Like, I know it's weird, but like it would be that the brain itself would be the so-called god of the world then, because there was nothing else. So but there's gotta be something to get over. Now it's like we are getting into an world which is soliptic world, and then we are figuring it out from there. But yeah, that's the kind of thing. And epsilological point of view in solipsism, basically it just does not neglect the outside world, but it just, keeps it a question. Like, we don't know the outside world. This whatever this we see, it's the creation of our brain. Okay, that's done. But after like the creation of the brain, whatever we have like created and all that, the outside world that there is, we don't know. So there could be like there are like multiple more of the beings that we are, and each one of us have their own multiverses or universes in their brains or something like that. That could be another movie possibility. But the thing is, also, like, I really want to quote on this thing, which was like the butterfly and dream on the thing. Like, we don't know what's real or what's not, but I really like this quote from Sword Art Online. Okay, and it was like, so in Sword Art Online, there was like this online game that people are in, and it's not real life. It's an online game, and you're basically experiencing it as if it's real life. Okay, if you don't get out of it, you like, I don't remember exactly the plot, but it was something like, if you die in the game, you like get killed, and if you clear the game up, if you win the game, you get to go in real life again. And so there was a scene where like the main character, I think, what was his name? Yeah, Kazuto, though, the charmed black swordsman. Yes, Guts is the real one, man. Please. Okay. Anyway, so there was a scene where There was like Kazuto, and there was another, like the from a girl from the main cast or something like that. And Kazuto was under the tree. Okay, there was like winds going on and all that, and the girl just says to him like, "Why don't you go from here? Like we gotta go. Okay, we gotta clear up this game, or we would be stuck here forever. We gotta go and do something. Or all right, do you want to like keep being here and stuff like that?" And then he goes like, "Yes, I know that, and even though that's the case, right now we are here. Right now, in this moment, we are here. We are here in the present." And that's the thing. You cannot really change it. You cannot really change that stuff, right? And then he just goes like, "Why don't you like also come and sleep besides me? It's the wind's going on, and the air. Just feel the air. It's really nice. The cushy grass and all that." And it was just such a beautiful moment. And that's the thing. You cannot really change it. Like whatever the fuck it is, you are just here, and that's the thing. Because if you think about it, what even is real from a perspective of a metaphysical, I mean, sorry, a metaphysical philosophy, if you would see, solipsism really does, theorize on this of, you know, it being a creation of your brain and all that. But if we see from a metaphysical point of view of existence, like existence, how it is weird, how it's absurd, and existence as a whole, if you're gonna see that, we don't even know like what is even real. There is no reference point. There is nothing that you can actually like say to it like the everything is just absurd, and you cannot really pinpoint it out like what is even real to begin with, to then we be thinking about this stuff that wha- we thinking about the real world and the imaginary world that we are in and all those reality stuff. But what is even real to begin with? If you think about it, existence itself is absurd. The very fabric of it, the creation of it, and everything, it's just absurd anyways. Like, it does not care about it. It's still there, and it's still absurd, and that's the point about it. That's the thing. For all I know, and I even say this, that we actually don't even know like what's outside the universe, and there is no way to like not like prove me wrong or anything. So I even say this, like there's like possibilities that outside the universe, the laws of this universe does not work, right? So I even say this, that I think that outside this universe there is like not more universes or stuff like, no. I think that there is a verse with pigs. Okay, pigs float around there, and whenever pig sneezes, it like destroys the universe. Whenever it farts, it creates a universe, and stuff like that. You cannot like disprove me. Okay, there is a 50-50 chance it is there. Okay, there is a 50% chance it's there. It's the same amount of possibility that there are other multiverses is with this pig multiverse possibility, or thing that I believe in. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video, I guess. And uh and what do I say? Go ride a bike or something, live your life. Bye. See ya.